Ready. Play.
Okay, we're in Estoril, but there is a tournament, believe it or not. I don't know if you're aware, Damien, going on in Madrid right now.
Oh, really? No,
Yeah.
I thought it was a power outage and they just basically stopped the event.
Yes, and Iga winning her match in 3 sets today. Iga Swiatek, of course, over Schneider. She'll be playing Madison Keys. Madison Keys beat Vekic then, I guess. I have no idea, actually, how that Madison Keys...
Straight sets,
Straight
like 5
sets.
games lost, maybe.
Madison said to me last year in Strasbourg, she said playing Iga on clay sucks. Well, they're going to be playing again on clay tomorrow, I think it is. Will it suck for Madison Keys again tomorrow?
I mean, she played her last year twice in the, I don't know how to call it. It's not a sunshine double. European clay
Quick
double.
succession, yeah.
European clay double, Madrid and Rome. Madrid technically should be decent for her, right, in terms of the conditions. Maybe there's a shot. Australia, of course, she beat her.
Yeah.
Other than that, like their clay matches haven't been close. So what are the keys to the match? No, I mean, obviously Maddie knows exactly what her strengths are, and she's not really gonna diverge from that, right? Just I don't know, serve extremely well, blast the flat ground strokes at the Iga forehand. Hopefully it's enough. 6-1, 6-3 last year. I will, take a guess that it's much closer this time. I still think Iga is a pretty big favorite. Last year I was actually expecting their match to be pretty close in Madrid, and then it wasn't. So maybe this time we're gonna get it. Maddie, of course, can just come out and have a horrible day at the office. We've seen it this year sometimes. She won 1 game against Sabalenka, for example. Obviously possible.
Indian Wells, yeah.
Iga this week 3 matches, and she plays her best against someone who attacks her pretty viciously, right? Noskova. So maybe there's something there. Maybe she's just gonna be a little bit better against opponents like that than someone who makes her a bit more uncomfortable, like Ara and even Schneider today. So maybe there's something there. I don't know. But feels like the conditions in Madrid give Maddie a bit of a shot. If it was Rome, if it was Roland Garros, I wouldn't be really into it.
Yeah, I remember expecting that to be closer last year, partly because I think Keys, did she win a title on clay last year at the beginning of the clay court season, or do very well?
I don't think so. I mean, she
won
did
Strasbourg
something in Charleston, but that was green clay a lot earlier. I think she was starting her season later, right? So, Marchish.
Yeah.
And
She's had a stop-start year this year as well.
Yeah, she was playing very well. I mean, definitely last year, all throughout. We were looking at her every slam thinking, maybe this is the one. And well, we had to wait until 2025. She's still been fine. Obviously not dominating the tour since Australia, but I think week in, week out, she's putting in decent performances. This week, I don't think she's lost a set.
Regarding her match with Iga, I was thinking about, we just spoke about De Jong and Fonseca, and sometimes there's a tactic you can deploy. A, you need it in your locker, and B, obviously it needs to be effective against said opponent, or it's an only option, and maybe in De Jong's case, and that was the serve volley. With this one, I just, as you just touched upon already, I think she's just got to go for it and hope that her shots land in more often than not.
I think that's kind of what Maddie does anyway, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
so just do it even more.
Yeah, if you're a player whose main strength is just amazing, aggressive ball striking, just gotta go for it. I don't think she adjusts to the opponent much, nor she should. And yeah, probably that's also what we're going to see. Of course, the return, as usual, is also going to be such a factor. If she's able to get that extra early pressure on Iga, usually she is in the matchup, at least to some extent. Cincinnati 2022 especially. So yeah, I think Maddie is not really gonna think of new ways to approach it and just play her stuff. If you're this talented, you probably can afford it.
I remember during the live stream between Iga Swiatek and the aforementioned Alex Ayala, by the way, that there was a bit of a turning point in that match, and maybe even in Iga's season, which has been underwhelming, I think. You could use a much more extreme word than that, I think, regarding Iga's year.
You could also use a more pleasant, you could say average.
Yeah,
I think not for her recent standards, but kind of just
average for a top 10 player.
Consistent.
Okay.
Consistent
Whatever.
Is another one.
Choose your word.
Before the quarters
Choose one of those.
Wimbledon?
And get in the comments below which one you agree with. But yeah, a turning point perhaps in her season either way, being down a set and a break against Ayala and losing all the points that would have come with that, and yet she manages to get through that, and now she's, if not quite on the crest of a wave, she's certainly... And yeah, so as a result, she's an even warmer favourite than, or certainly a warmer favourite than she would have been for this particular encounter a week ago. Iga Swiatek against Madison Keys.
Oh yeah, because of the Ala turnaround, yeah. Sorry, we had brief technical difficulties, and while John remembered what he was saying, I completely forgot what it was about. No, yeah, for sure. I mean, she had this really nice moment against Alex where she's...
Do you want to just...
Yeah, so she had this very nice moment against Ala when obviously she like turns it around, starts playing a bit smarter, more margin, moving her around the court where Alex is definitely struggling so far in red clay. I don't know if it's very applicable to the Keys match. Like, it's amazing if she's able to move her the way she did against Noskova. You know, fantastic. I guess in Maddie's, like, you know, that's what she needs to do to avoid, right? I mean, just basically not allow Iga that pleasure, let's say, to spread the court with good angles and spin quality, which is what she should be doing way more often than instead of just like randomly ball bashing as she's been recently. And yeah, against the Ala, there was a definite moment when she kind of like starts playing the matchup a bit smarter. Took her a while to take it in, but she did it. I don't know if it's applicable just because the opponent is so different, and will also kind of depend on Keys to cut that option off for her.
Do we know anything about Iga's prospective opponents in Madrid after Keys?
Mira Andreeva or Coco Gauff.
Okay.
So it's quite exciting for sure. The most recent matches against these opponents, she lost, I think, 2 each against both of them, right?
She's lost back-to-back against Coco, and she's lost 2 in a row against Mira?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, unless I'm forgetting a Coco match, but I don't think so.
Coco
WTA
definitely was 2 in a
finals,
row.
the Cup. I mean,
Yeah.
Mira 2 in a row, of course. Dubai and Indian was.
Dubai.
Both WTA 1000s that Mira won. So
Yeah.
yeah, should be very exciting. I probably
Really?
gonna be Mira.
Really tough journey then from now on to the final for Iga.
Yeah. I mean, it's also Madrid. It's her weakest of the 3 biggest clay events. So you could probably like make a prediction that if she gets through this and takes this title, she probably goes on to have a perfect clay swing again, because it's only gonna get easier from here.
Yeah. All right, but I think we're both leaning Iga regarding her match with Madison.
Ask me again when she's playing Mira, and then I might have. I actually don't know what I'll say yet. But
No, but it will probably depend on how the next 24 hours or so go, in terms of how Mira plays and how Iga plays.
Their
Or
matches will definitely
Coco.
include it. Yeah, like if Mira keeps just progressing as she's been very efficiently, even against Coco, and she won the last 2.
Mira is Brenner's tip for the title. I went Arena Sabalenka. Probably that's the most boring and safest choice.
Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, obviously she can win, but
You don't like the, yeah.
I would like some spice. I like Mira. I think Mira is definitely like top 3 contender along with Sabalenka and Swiatek. So I like that comp.
Okay. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Ready. Play.
And if you're wondering what this little thing is, well, let me tell you now, whether it be tea, coffee, or merely water, it tastes so much better from a talking tennis mug. And you know what? They can be yours if you wish to purchase one from our website. We've also got bags and stickers and hoodies and notebooks. Mira Andreeva. T-shirts as well, of course, coming in both black and white. And we've got a classic jumper for you as well, and many, many other things for you to purchase for excellent prices so you can look like some of the coolest people on the tour. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.